Under the relentless sun, the ancient land of Israel stretches out, a panorama of rolling hills and timeless olive groves. The distant Mediterranean shimmers, its surface mirroring the endless sky. Each stone and tree seems to whisper tales of ancestors, their lives woven into the very fabric of the earth. A voice echoes through the ages. This is the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Golden light bathes the interior of Abraham's tent, casting a warm glow on the simple fabrics and furnishings. Abraham gazes upon Isaac, his smile, a tender expression of love mixed with a profound solemnity. His eyes, deep with emotion, speak silently of legacy, of the lineage about to be passed down through generations. Abraham was the father of Isaac, echoes the narrator, underscoring the weight of their bond and the future it holds. Under the relentless sun, Jacob, a man etched with the harsh beauty of the desert, keeps a watchful eye over his sprawling camp. The air buzzes with the restless energy of bleating sheep and the low rumble of men laboring. Jacob's sons move among the flock, their silhouettes stark against the dusty landscape. The narrator's voice rises above the din, weaving a tale of lineage and legacy. Isaac, the father of Jacob. Jacob, the father of Judah and his brothers. Each face in the crowd holds a story, a piece of a heritage stretching back through generations. The sun casts long shadows as the day's work continues, a testament to resilience and the enduring strength of family. Inside Judah's dwelling, life unfolds under the soft daylight. Judah and Tamar's interaction fills the space, a silent narrative playing out between them. The narrator's voice echoes through the halls of time. Judah, the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Each gesture, each glance between Judah and Tamar weaves deeper into their intertwined story. The weight of lineage and destiny hangs heavy in the air, shaping their every move. In the simple act of living, history is quietly, powerfully made within the walls of Judah's house. Under the vast, sun-drenched sky, a golden field of wheat sways rhythmically, whispering secrets to the gentle breeze. In this idyllic setting, Boaz and Ruth meet, their figures silhouetted against the radiant horizon. The air is thick with anticipation as their eyes meet, a silent acknowledgement passing between them amidst the swaying wheat. Narrator's voice echoes across the fields, weaving a tale of lineage and destiny. Salmon, the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz, the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. The wheat field seems to bow in reverence as the weight of history and fate settles upon the two figures. A new chapter begins, etched in the golden expanse of the field, under the benevolent gaze of the Sunday. Inside the grand hall of King David's palace, sunlight streams through towering arches. King David sits upon his throne, an imposing figure embodying regal authority and deep contemplation. His gaze is distant, reflecting on the weight of his crown and the burdens of leadership. A solemn pronouncement fills the hall, the words echoing with historical weight. Obed, the father of Jesse, and Jesse, the father of King David. The legacy of generations hangs in the air, connecting the king to his lineage and destiny. Sunlight floods Solomon's temple, illuminating the hive of activity as artisans and laborers bring the sacred edifice to life. The air is thick with the scent of cedar, mingling with the rhythmic clang of hammers and chisels. Solomon, regal and observant, surveys the meticulous construction. The narrator's voice echoes through the temple. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. Under the relentless sun, the ziggurats of ancient Babylon rise from the baked earth, monuments to a fallen empire. Dust devils whisper across the arid plains, mirroring the turmoil in the hearts of the weary travelers below. Robes, once symbols of pride, are now stained with the dust of exile, clinging to figures etched with sorrow. A somber voice echoes across the desolate landscape. Josiah, the father of Jeconiah, and his brothers at the time of the exile to Babylon. Under the vast sky of post-exile Jerusalem, Zerubbabel's intense gaze sweeps over the ravaged city, now stirring with new life. Dust motes swirl in the golden sunlight, illuminating the backs of laborers as they swarm the construction site. The rhythmic clang of hammers against stone echoes through the air, a symphony of hope and renewal. The narrator's voice rises, a solemn declaration. After the exile to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Shealtiel, Shealtiel the father of Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel watches, his face etched with determination, a leader reborn amidst the ruins. Inside Jacob's house, the day's light streams through the windows as Jacob works diligently. Jacob is Joseph's father, his presence filling the home with a quiet strength. Mathan, the father of Jacob, and Jacob, the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary. A voice narrates, weaving a tapestry of lineage. The weight of ancestry rests upon Jacob's shoulders, the legacy of generations etched into his face. He continues his work, oblivious to the grand narrative unfolding around him. The ordinary moments of Jacob's life are imbued with extraordinary significance. Sunlight floods Mary's home, illuminating the gentle dance of dust motes in the air. Mary, a young woman with kind eyes, sits in quiet concentration, her face bathed in a soft, ethereal light. With practiced grace, her hands move deftly, mending a garment with care and precision. A sense of peace and serenity fills the room as she continues her work, undisturbed by the world outside. And Mary was the mother of Jesus, who is called the Messiah, a voice whispers, filling the room. In a sunlit room, Mary sits, her hands moving with gentle grace as she spins wool. Her face is a portrait of peace, serene and untouched by worldly concerns. A title card appears, stark against the tranquil scene. The words declare the momentous event to come, the birth of Jesus, the Messiah. In a humble dwelling, Mary and Joseph stand, their betrothal a promise yet unfulfilled. Quiet tension fills the air between them, an unspoken narrative hanging in the balance. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph. A voice echoes, setting the stage for an extraordinary revelation. But before they came together, the narration continues, hinting at an unprecedented event. She was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. The words resonate, altering their fate forever. The weight of destiny settles upon them, transforming their simple home into a vessel of divine mystery. Inside the humble workshop, light streams through a solitary window, illuminating the swirling wood shavings. Joseph is bent over his workbench, his figure a study in concentration and worry. His brow furrows deeply as he contemplates Mary's plight, the weight of the situation pressing down on him. His calloused hands pause mid-motion, the tools of his trade momentarily forgotten. Doubt and confusion cloud his features as he whispers, "How can this be? I know she is a righteous woman." In the dimly lit workshop, shadows dance around Joseph as he paces, his brow a canvas of worry. The heavy weight of his decision presses down, each step echoing in the silent room. He halts, a sudden steel in his eyes signaling a hardening resolve. Because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law, he muses, his voice a low rumble amidst the tools and shadows. And yet, did not want to expose her to public disgrace. He had in mind to divorce her quietly. In the quiet of night, Joseph lies deep in slumber, his face peaceful against the soft pillow. A gentle, ethereal glow begins to permeate the room, casting long, dancing shadows on the walls. Within the realm of dreams, a radiant angel materializes, bathed in a light that seems to emanate from the heavens themselves. The angel's voice, soft yet commanding, cuts through the silence of the dream. "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife." The celestial being's form shimmers with an otherworldly grace, its presence filling Joseph's dreamscape with divine purpose. Because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit, the angel proclaims, its words resonating with profound significance. In the dimly lit bedroom, shadows flicker across the walls, creating an ethereal dance around Joseph. An angel radiates a gentle light, filling the room with a serene, otherworldly glow as it speaks. The angel's voice resonates with divine purpose, carrying a message of hope and salvation. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins, the angel proclaims, its words hanging in the silent air. The angel's glow diminishes, leaving Joseph in a room cloaked in shadows. His face is a canvas of awe, reflecting the divine encounter. The weight of the prophecy descends upon him, a silent, profound burden. Narrator's voice echoes through the chamber. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel. The name God with us hangs in the air, a promise and a mystery. Morning light streams into Joseph's room, illuminating a face marked by newfound peace. He stirs, the echo of an angel's words resonating in his mind. A profound sense of purpose dawns within him, washing away doubt and fear. His eyes open, reflecting a firm resolve to heed the divine message. Joseph rises, ready to embrace his destiny with unwavering obedience. Joseph arrives at Mary's humble home, a sense of solemnity hanging in the air. His eyes search for her, a profound shift in his understanding beginning to dawn. He sees her, and a wave of compassion washes over him, softening the lines of his face. The weight of his prior judgment seems to lift as he gazes upon her with newfound empathy. An unspoken understanding passes between them, bridging the gap of doubt and fear. Soft daylight fills Mary's humble home, casting a peaceful glow. Joseph tenderly reaches for Mary's hand, his touch gentle and reassuring. As they embrace, a wave of warmth and profound relief washes over them, binding them together. Narrator's voice fills the space. When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him. The narrator continues, the words echoing with divine purpose. And took Mary home as his wife. Their figures silhouetted against the soft light. Joseph and Mary stand united, ready to face their destiny together. Inside their humble home, Mary and Joseph live together under the soft glow of candlelight, a portrait of quiet companionship. Joseph maintains a respectful distance, a silent promise etched in his gentle gaze towards Mary. The narrator's voice echoes in the stillness, but he did not consummate their marriage until she gave birth to a son. A serene, yet profound anticipation fills the air as they await the divine fulfillment of their union. Against the vast, starlit canvas of night, Mary and Joseph journey toward Bethlehem, their figures outlined in silhouette. Bethlehem buzzes with life, a vibrant hive as people stream in from every direction for the census. Lanterns spill pools of warm light onto the crowded streets, revealing faces etched with anticipation and fatigue. The air crackles with a sense of collective destiny as the weary travelers seek shelter amidst the throng. In the humble stable, dim light casts long shadows, highlighting the rough-hewn wood and the scent of hay. Mary lies exhausted, but radiant, a peaceful serenity gracing her features after the birth of Jesus. Joseph watches over them both, his face a study in love and reverence, his gaze tender and protective. The quiet scene is filled with a profound sense of hope and new beginnings, the air still and expectant. In the quiet of the stable, Joseph cradles the newborn Jesus, his weathered face softened by awe and profound love. Dim light filters through the cracks in the stable walls, casting gentle shadows that dance around them. The air is still pregnant with the anticipation of a new dawn, a new era. The soft light illuminates the baby Jesus, his tiny features serene and peaceful. The narrator's voice echoes in the stillness, and he gave him the name Jesus. In the quiet, humble stable, hope is born.